In this video, we are going to see how we can implement navigation drawer in Android. Open your Android Studio, start a new project, select empty views activity from this one, go to next. We'll work with Java for now. Just type NavView as an application. The package name is going to stay the same. This is where my code will be located, and click on finish. There are some files that needs to be downloaded. In my case, I'll join you in once my installation or file creation is complete. Now that our application is built or the project is built, we'd like to delete a few points here. With this and delete all of these. Now we just use the simple concepts. So first of all, what I would like you to do is go to your resources, values, and themes.xml and make sure that you have no action bar in both of your themes. So there is no action bar here. It's fine. Go to layout. Let's go to activity_main. Just go to our code and then remove all of it. We'll code all of it by ourselves. So let's start with a linear layout. Put out width, match parent, and height. Sorry, height as match parent. The closing tag will not be here. It will be somewhere down here. Inside this, the first component that we'll be using is our toolbar. So this is our toolbar that we'll use. The width is going to be match parent. The height is going to be something like this: ATTR question mark to ATTR action bar size, action bar size. Okay, let's look at the preview too for this one, and let's minimize this for now. Preview is too big, so you can just zoom into the preview. Okay, let us also set a background. I don't know the color code, it's fine. I'll just use 000 and then choose any one of the color from this one. So let's keep it to a bit dark blue. Yeah, that's fine. So this is our first component. Let's also keep an ID. So this is toolbar. Now we go further down and then use our frame layout. Here, in case of navigation view, we're trying to use fragments to show our all the remaining layouts that will be selected from the navigation view itself. So for that, for showing the fragments, we'll use the frame layout, match parent. In case of ID, provide an ID. This will be frame, sorry, plus ID, frame layout. Just close the tag, and our frame layout is placed here, and our toolbar is placed on the upper side. Let's also keep an orientation here, which is going to be vertical. So now our toolbar is placed here, and our frame layout is placed just below the toolbar part. So this is our frame layout and this is our toolbar part. Okay, we also want to use a navigation view here, but for navigation view, we have to place it outside the linear layout. So we're going to wrap up this linear layout using DrawerLayout. Again, use layout height and layout width. Parent height is going to be match parent. We don't need any orientation, but this drawer layout will not be closed here, but it will be closed somewhere down here. So this is the final closing tag for the drawer layout. Now also we provide an ID for this one. So let's provide it drawer layout. Now, after this linear layout closes and before the drawer layout closes, we open a tag and then implement navigation view here. So the width is going to be somewhere around 100 dp. Let's keep 100 dp for now. The height is going to be match parent. The gravity or the layout gravity for this one will be start. So our drawer, if you see here, is positioned on the left hand side of our screen. Let's increase this by some value. So this is 150. So if you see, initially the navigation view is present on the left side of the screen. When we pull it out, then the navigation view is visible. And also give an ID. So this will be navigation view. Okay, so this is all for the UI part. Also, we would like our okay. So if we remove our layout gravity here, we can see how our navigation drawer looks. So it looks kind of empty for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some menu items in that. So we use app, go back, click Alt Enter, it will import the header file required for this tag app here. Right, menu equals to @ menu / my menu. Since we don't have a menu folder right now in our resource folder, so we can directly just do Alt Enter here and create menu resource file. Root element is menu, source set is menu, and then this is fine. The directory name has to be menu. We just click OK. It'll create a new folder called menu here, and then we have a file called my menu. We go to the code part and let's hide this. It's okay. Then we implement some items. So the first item is going to be home. We give an ID. The second item, we just copy this out. The second item is going to be about us. It can be about us. The third item is going to be, let's just keep settings for now. Then change the ID, keep menu underscore settings. Okay, so these are the menu that I'll be using here. And if you go back to ActiveTask main, you should be seeing these menu being implemented in our navigation drawer area. Let's continue with our gravity tag. And then if we keep our gravity at start, it again lights up and then goes to the left side of the screen. Let's make this a bit more attractive to look. So let's also use a header layout. We can use a new layout file here. Let's say header underscore nav. Since this layout is not present right now, so we create a new layout resource file. Let's just give it a relative layout for now. Okay. We go back to our code. So let's see the screen rendering here. So we use an image view, or first of all, what I would like you to do is give a background. So we have a blue color type of navigation drawer, so we will be using the same color here. Okay, so we'll use the same color. So header nav background equals to this one. Also there will be an image view. Again, I'm not sure which image I'm going to use, so yeah, I'll just use the stock image that is provided to us. So the source is going to be @ map as IC launcher round. So it's again completely pasted to the right side of this, to the left side of the screen. So let me put some margin. It's to 30 dp. Okay, now this is okay for now. We'll also keep a text view. Sorry, text view. Mm, this is going to be wrap content, text. Uh, Let me just write developer. The text is too small, so increase the text size to about 30 dp. Okay, change the text color to white, maybe white. Okay, that's fine. Then move it down. So let's just write down layout underscore below. Okay, we don't have ID for this image view, so let's give an ID imb, and then what we can do is layout underscore below imb. So it goes down. Let's also keep a margin of similarly around 30, not exactly 30, but right on 20 dp for now. Let's only do margin left. Okay, do the margin top. So this 20 dp should look good. Yeah, okay, now it's looking fine. So if we go back to our main screen, let's close this tag. If we go back to our main UI, we can see that we have our nav header and also our menu items here, or the navigation items here. Okay, there should be a gap between the developer and this the end of the nav header. So let's also keep margin bottom. Margin bottom will be equal to 20 dp again. We won't see any changes here, but we go back to our main code and we see that there are some changes here. Okay, so this I think is it for the UI part. Let's gravity here and keep it a start. I did in the beginning. So we go back to main activity. We define some objects here. So the first one is drawer layout. The drawer layout will, let's create an object DL. Toolbar, again you'll have two options for toolbar here. We have used Android X appcompat.visit.toolbar, so we'll be using this DB. We also have a navigation view. Let's write down NV. We also have a frame layout, but it's okay, we'll not define it here. Just see, work with these three for now. So drawer layout equals to nvid r.id dot drawer layout. Okay. Toolbar equals to find view by id r dot not id dot view bar toolbar, and navigation view equals to find view id r dot id dot nv or navigation view. I think this is my id. Let me quickly check back. Yeah, navigation view. So the first thing that I would like to do is set support action bar and toolbar db, and then set the title here. So get support action bar dot set title. So this is going to be my nav view vision, or just the nav tab. Should be fine. Also, I think we can run our application at this particular stage and see if a navigation view is running or not. So we have successfully run our application in our phone, and my phone is being projected in this screen here. So since the navigation drawer is hidden on the left side of the screen, so if I pull this, if I pull it here, then I can see that I have this particular drawer here. Let me click in the width of my navigation view. So this is right now only 150, so let's keep it to 50 dp and try to run it again and see what kind of changes do we get. So if you see this, and if I pull it aside, sorry, so yeah, so this is the navigation drawer that we wanted to implement, and here it is. But there are some more things to be done. we want this to be pulled out with an icon based on this particular toolbar here. So let's go back to main activity. Since we have our uh, drawer layout, so one thing I would like to do is create an object of action bar drawer toggle. Action bar drawer toggle. So let's write this as 80, and also uh, initialize this object 80 equals to new action bar drawer toggle. There are some parameters that I need to pass. The first one is context. So I can just pass this as context. It will point to main activity.this. Second one is drawer layout DL. The third one is toolbar DB. The fourth one is an integer open drawer resource and close drawer resource. So I can just write r.string.open and r.string.close. Since these two strings are not present, so I can just create it from there. So create string value resource open. Let me call this open. Okay. State okay. And another one. Let's write this down as close and then okay. So what this basically does is this is a state saved for when the drawer is opened, and this is a state saved for when the drawer is closed. Now, outside of this onCreate function, we override a method called onPostCreate. Oh, sorry, I think we only we have two options for this one, but we only use the one with the class app compat activity here. So use this, and then leaving the super here, just do 80 dot sync state, and that should work. Let's run this again and see what changes got. So we can see a new icon being placed on this particular toolbar here. So if we click this icon, then we see that our navigation view has opened, and if we close this, then our navigation view is closed. Uh, if we don't want our toolbar to hide by this navigation bar, what we can do is just go back to activity underscore main and keep a margin top to this one, and the margin that I want to leave is the action bar size. So attr slash action bar size. Okay, so the navigation drawer has just moved down after the toolbar here. Let's run it and then you can see the changes. So when I open this, now the drawer will start just below the toolbar, and then I can also close the drawer. So now there are some items that are left to be clicked here, which we'll do in our next video. If you have any confusion or if you're getting any errors while running the code, do write down in the comment and I'll try to solve it. See you in the next video. Thank you.